All right, I'm sorry, I'm Joe McNamee. I teach people how to buy and sell real estate for a profit without any risk and protecting their reputation. Now, this property here is a property that one of my students did, and they did it for themselves. They saw that house, they fell in love with it. It's out in the country, it's got 5 or 6 acres with it, and it's just a really nice house, and it was a brand new house. It wasn't, I don't think it's ever been lived in by anyone. About the only thing that had to be done to that house was the couple that had it built, they loved cats. They loved cats, where I think they had like 15 or 20 cats of their own living in a different house. So when they built this house, there must have been, I don't know, 10 or 12 cat doors, openings, built all inside of that house to go from different rooms, as if the cats needed a special door to go through instead of just going through the regular openings that humans go through. But there were cat doors built all over the place that all needed to be closed in and sheetrocked in and sanded and painted and all that. So you can just kind of think about the process that went on right there. Well, this is a mistake that students make, and you have to be careful. There's 2 mistakes here. We'll just talk about the one. But the mistake is that you're going to have a lot of properties thrown at you. You're going to have a lot of deals that you can make money off of. But as soon as you decide that you've fallen in love with one of them and you want to move into it, there's no income from that. There's just you picking up the debt that you're responsible to pay, even if it's not in your name. Well, if you're not careful, you can fool yourself into thinking that you should take on larger debt than you really should, until you're absolutely positive and sure that your business can financially handle it. But in the very beginning, it's an up and down thing. It's a feast and a famine thing until you stabilize your business and get it running smooth on an even keel. So the mistake was that they loved the house, so they did all this stuff, they moved into it, they couldn't keep up with the payments, and so they actually put the house up for sale, put another buyer in it, and that scared the seller. And then the buyer that they put in it, the seller wanted to work directly with the buyer, and the buyer wanted to work directly with the seller. So the student got out of the way, and then the end buyer did the wrong thing. So then the seller's coming back to the student when they should not have, come back to the student, because they're the ones that chose to be in it with just the end buyer and move the student out of the way. Student can't be held responsible if the end buyer and the seller want to work directly together and the student's not making anything off of it. Why would they? That would be like, a rental management company that doesn't control a house be held responsible for the damages that the tenant did. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the bottom line is they should never have moved into the property and started the process themselves on it when they weren't ready to handle that kind of a debt.